work on the camera angle. We're going to see. Hi, everybody. How's everybody doing? I don't even have PayPal pulled up yet to see who's paid for a reading. So let's do it. So these are for far away, not up close. Oh. Jessica has paid twice. And MM. So Jessica, you'll get your 2 readings first. And then MM. I'm live. I'm live. Are you okay? Okay, I'll call you when I get done. Okay, bye. It's always a surprise. I think it's kind of funny when I pick up the phone and I go, oh, I'm live. And they're like, oh. Oh, my goodness. Funny stuff, my friends. Funny, funny stuff. Hey, TNT. Hi, Hazel. Hello, Marcella. There is, I'm going to go get some hand lotion. And let's play with this angle a little bit, shall we? Why? Because it's just so closed in, y'all. That's why. You know what I mean? Well, that didn't work. Hold on. Everybody's texting me because I'm live. I could be here all day and nobody texts or calls me, and the moment I go live, everybody starts texting and calling. I think that's better. I think that's better. Oops, I hit the line, y'all. Here's the thing. So when you have a camera and it's hooked to the monitor, any little jolt of activity will send it skyrocketing over to the other part of the room. I remember back in the day when I used to, actually you first. There we go. I can remember back in the day when I used to use a regular 35mm camera for this. And, oh yeah, that's much wider angle. Hold on. Close up and personal, my friends. I'm watching myself. The delay is hysterical. Okay. So, I can remember back in the day when I used a 35mm camera to tape, and I'd have to always go live on my phone. And it was a long time ago. And it feels like a million years ago. And what a pain it was, because the 35mm, the Canon 35mm that I had, still have, quite frankly, just never use it anymore. Oh, that's you. Okay. So, I could only tape for 29 minutes. And that was it. It was a struggle, man. And then Kyle convinced me to get a, whatever camera. He's like, why don't you just get a blah, 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 desktop. I don't even remember what you call it. And I'm like, okay. And it's been great. There have been moments when obviously, it hasn't been great, but hi, Erica. Thursday option, that is correct. So we already have 3. I'm going to wait a hot minute. And then we're going to get down and get funky. Sorry, my hands are so dry from moving and opening boxes and putting stuff away. And they're just terribly dry. I left here after the last one. I had to go back to the town I used to live in because I had to go to the bank. I had to go to prescriptions. I'm going to have to find a new prescription place around here. Yes, we're gonna kick its butt today. Larger desk, probably 3 times as large as I had before. It's Kyle's, quite frankly. He gave me his desk. I still don't have enough room for everything. It's because A lot of stuff is stuff I need to hang up. I have just sitting here, but we're going to use, we haven't used the Pagan Other Worlds Tarot in a while, so that's what we're going to use today. Let's check payments again. I'm still only taking 15, y'all. That's about my energy level. Okay, Marcella, you're after MM. So let's begin it, shall we? We're going to tear through them, too. I think before I started going through them faster because before I felt bad because everybody had to wait so long, We're going to, so I've been doing it faster. It's the same result, just a little faster. Okay, Marcella, you are after MM. So Jessica she paid for 2. So she paid $40, so she gets 4 questions answered. Then MM and then Manuela so far. So let's get to it. For Jessica, yesterday my boss caught me walking to my office. Big deck. And we started chatting. He asked me about my previous boss. It seems like he wants me to introduce them, ? I'm wondering, I guess that means you want to know if he wants you to introduce them. So let's ask. Oh, wow, that was a lot. Jessica, the first one that came out is the 1111 card. I love these cards. They're like old-fashioned-y, and I love it. Paige, yes, he does want you to introduce it. But what's interesting is you also get the 10 of Swords. I know I show it too quickly, I know. The Page of Cups, wow. The 2 of Pentacles. I don't need that many cards to say it's a yes, but let's... Okay. The 5 of Pentacles. The 5 of Swords, and then the 3 of Cups. Wow. Yes, definitely want you to introduce them. It's almost like he's... It feels like... Okay, I'll just say it. It feels like he wants to know everything there is to know about you and what happened at that company and what kind of job you did for them. Why did it end? He wants to know the story above and beyond your side of it. It also looks like he's really interested in why you left. It also looks like, because we have these on this side, we get these on this side. And the fact that we get the 3 of Cups, the card of reunion, it's like, will Jessica ever go back there? It's weird. It's weird. It's almost like he wants to make some kind of connection with them. I don't know why. But also wants to get the skinny about you. He wants to hear their take on why it ended. I also feel like I gave him too much information about the way I used to work. I did a lot of loopholes. Does he think badly of me now? I think he's just curious, but let's find out. Does Jessica's boss think badly of her now? Sorry, I got to switch back over to see what you guys are saying. Hey, Tanya. I'll check in a minute. Oh, anybody that paid on Tuesday, I refunded your money. It should be back in your PayPal account. I've got a receipt for it too. So, yeah. If you paid, I refunded it. It's back in your account. I've got it in my PayPal saying that it's been refunded. You'll have to pay again. I didn't want to have to, Okay, again for Jessica. Again for Jessica. I also feel like I gave him too much information about the way I used to work. I did a lot of loopholes. Does he think badly of her now? Oh. The Hierophant in reverse. Interesting. Temperance. The 4 of Pentacles. The Empress. I don't think he thinks badly of you. Again. here's you going around the institution. The Hierophant is the institution in reverse. This is avoiding the institution. Temperance is moving forward moderately and in balance. The Four of Pentacles is just, he's holding his cards close to his desk or his chest. The Empress, I think he still thinks fine of you. The Ace of Swords, that was too many, none of them flipped over, so I'm not taking that. The Eight of Pentacles, he knows you're a hard worker. Three of Swords comes out in reverse, and the Three of Pentacles comes out. It came out in reverse, so interesting. Four of Cups. I don't think that he feels badly about you or he thinks that you're a horrible person. I think he'll watch you closer. He may... I don't think he'll ask you to do that like that for him, but I feel like he'll watch you closer. You know, making sure all your ducks are in a row and you're not doing the loophole thing. I don't think he wants you to do it. But I do believe it'll move forward, balanced and evenly, and you flourish there. Okay. The thing, and then over here, like I said, he sees you working a lot. There's a new start, working a lot. I don't see heartbreak here. But if we end with the Four of Cups and the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So Three of Pentacles is a true partnership card, but when it comes out in reverse, it's like he's going to watch you. He doesn't want to miss an opportunity with you, but he wants to make sure you're not doing that there. I really don't think that he thinks badly about you, though. I just feel like... I mean, the fact that you work for somebody who wouldn't want you to do that is a great thing. He doesn't think badly of you now. Okay, so her next two questions, because she paid for 2 readings, people. 2 readings for Jessica. Let me hold on. Hazel's at the end. So Tanya, I hope she didn't leave because I refunded everybody's money. You should be able to go on your PayPal account and see it. Yeah, I think Tanya said that. I don't have it. I told you to keep it, though. I'll look back into it, and I'll get back to you. Okay, I'll look right now. So what I can do, Tanya, is I can take a picture of it right here where it says Tanya Goodrich $20 refund, and I'll take a snapshot of it, and I'll send it back to you, okay? I'll email it to you after the show. Sometimes it can take a few days to get back in your account. The original purchase was on October the 25th. You may have told me to keep it, okay, but I may not have seen it. I was having incredible issues with the internet that day, so me not being able to see it is pretty much a go for everything that happened that day. So even if you told me to keep it, I probably did. Obviously, I didn't see it because I obviously wouldn't have refunded it if I saw it. So I did refund it. I have a picture of it right here. After the show, I will take a picture of it. I'll snap it on my phone and I will email it to you. I've got your email right here so that you know it's coming back. It can take a few days to get back into a PayPal account. I can't do it on this amount of money that you already sent me because I've already refunded it, so it won't work for me. If you want to pay for another one, cool. If you want to wait until next week, cool. I mean, I leave it up to you. But I couldn't do any readings on Tuesdays because it was freezing. The microphone wasn't working. I couldn't hear anything. You guys couldn't hear anything. It was dragging. It was echoing. It was chaotic. It was the first live since I moved to this house. So we knew that there may be glitches. But again, it says right here, refund details. The day that I refunded it was the 25th, which was Tuesday. And I will email it to you. Okay? I'll make a note. And if it doesn't come through, you can always file a complaint with PayPal because they'll look into it. They'll see that I've had people do that before, thinking that I didn't send them their refund, and I get it. You know, things happen. No worries. And they filed a claim a couple times in my life, and PayPal goes and goes, oh, here it is where she did it, and then it's you know, they send it to you. Refund, snap. Send to Tanya. I've never had an issue with any of it, ever, in all the years I've done it. But I will send you a copy of it from my end. And if you, yeah, make a complaint. Make a complaint to PayPal. But some days it can take a couple days to get back in. You got it? Okay. You didn't pay more because you have a refund coming to you, so you didn't pay more. Yeah. You didn't pay more. Trust me. I've never in my life gypped anybody out of money, ever in my life. It was just a technical difficulty. I couldn't read, hear, see anything, and neither could you guys. Sometimes it takes PayPal a few days, okay? Oh, you just paid to get, yeah. It'll come in, trust me. I've refunded, I don't even know how many people in my lifetime. A lot. And I've never had anybody come back to me and say they didn't get it. Okay. Gotcha. So you're after Manuela, Tanya, okay? I'm going to go check it. It's just, you know, new place, new systems, new all this, new all that, resetting everything up. Trust me, it bothers me a lot more than it does everybody else. I like lost it yesterday. You're after Hazel, okay? So it will come back in, and I will email you a copy of the refund so that you have it. You can refer to it if you want to contact PayPal and, you know, say here's the snapshot from them and here's the confirmation number and all that stuff, okay? All right, so Jessica, you're next. Again, Jessica paid for 2 readings. So will my Facebook idea bring my boss more people and make his business grow? Well, let's find out. It's been very frustrating for me. I planned this all well out in advance, and it didn't help me at all. To try to get everything ready to go over here. For Jessica. Will Facebook idea bring her boss more people and make the business grow? 9 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles is the only thing better than that. This is the entrepreneurial card, Jessica. This is lots of gold coin coming in. The answer is yes, but let's continue. Okay. Yeah, lots of little offers coming in. Like, here, I want you to do it. Here's my coin to pay for your services. The page. Oh! Yeah, a lot of communications coming in. Phone calls, emails, text messages, wanting to give the money to get the service. I don't even feel like I need to even ask anymore, but I'm going to. Look at that, another pentacle. Pentacle's all about money and prosperity and offers and all that stuff. We've got the, oh, I thought it was upside down, but it was right side up. The King of Wands, the leader card. This may bring you into a leader position in that company. Probably another reason why he's watching you. Oh. Justice flipped over. Wow. The scales of justice, Jessica. These cards are so big, hard for me to get a hold of. King of Cups. Wow, King of Water. And then the Seven of Wands, being brave and like gaining the upper ground in the business. I'm going to say absolutely this will bring great growth, great money. So many pentacles in this reading. Lots of people calling, emailing, texting, Facebooking, whatever they do to say, listen, I will find a lot of stuff on Facebook. Not a big fan of Facebook. I only stay on it because family. I have a lot of people that try to be friends with me, and I don't accept any requests. So don't feel like I'm, I don't, unless you're family, You're not on Facebook for me, but I do find a lot of things, a lot of businesses, a lot of service companies through Facebook that are local. And this really says that, yes, it'll bring in great profit and new customers for you guys, okay? That's great. Or for your boss, for both of you, for all of you, for the company. Okay. You're welcome. Come join the membership. Okay. Please hit the like button. Okay. Big shout out to all the moderators here who without them I could not do anything. I'm going to tell you that now. Okay. Jessica, your last question is, my ex-husband called me and he wants to hang out. He has a girlfriend and kid, and I don't love him. I see him as a goofy brother. I get what you mean. Totally. How does he feel about me? I rejected him and told him to move on, and he said he just wants to be friends and I'm not interested in being friends. He is a Capricorn, and I am a Gemini. He lies a lot. I just don't trust him, so I sent him flying. When am I done? When am I done? I am done? It's been 13 years and he's always popping up, but no. Oh my gosh, that's funny. The question was, how does the ex... I'm sorry, guys. Our limited edition Scooby-Doo. Alright, how does he feel about Jessica? Let it be just brotherly. Well, that's the Eight of Swords. He doesn't know how he feels. Self-imprisonment and all that stuff. Oh, Ace of Wands. Nobody wants to talk. Seven of Wands. The King of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Again. The World. That's good news. I feel like he's good with it. He just wants to move on. The Three of Wands. There's no romantic card here. Okay. The Nine of Cups. The Six of Cups. And the Ten of Swords. Okay. So it feels very much like he just wants to get along. It is interesting to me, the fact that he wants to bring the new girlfriend and the new kiddo over. I don't feel anything romantic. I know the Six of Cups rears its ugly head here, Jessica, but all the other cards around it, they aren't romantic. It almost feels as if he just wants everything to be good. No. Sometimes some people can't stand the fact if somebody doesn't like them or doesn't want to be around them or hates them, or, you know, it's just like he just wants a new beginning. He doesn't want to be a leader. He doesn't want it to lead anywhere. King of Wands in reverse. He just wants to gain the upper ground, that everybody, like, there's nobody out there in the world that hates him or anything like that. I mean, you can do whatever you want. I mean, that's up to you. He wants to move past it all. It's like he's been waiting just to move past it all and for everybody to just be happy, because even though there was an ending, he wants you to be happy. He wants him to be happy. He's confused why everybody just can't get along. And I don't mean to laugh, but I'm one of those people that can always talk to my exes and whatever. And you know, because I just want positive. That's what it feels like. He doesn't want there to be any hatred or dislike or loathing or anything like that. And he's probably just having a really hard time because he wants to. Okay, Lisa, it's good to see you. You know, he just wants everybody to get along, okay? He just wants everything to be good with no maliciousness or anything. It doesn't look like any romantic intent. He just wants the past to be the past and everybody to just get along. Very determined about it. He has didn't you say he's a Capricorn? So determination, yeah. Probably not going to quit until it happens. Didn't you say he was a Capricorn? Yeah, Capricorn, yeah. He just wants everybody to get along. I don't think he's looking for anything else. I mean... Alright, those are Jessica. So Jessica, both yours is done. And next we have MM, Marcella, and then we have Tanya. Hazel's at the end. Okay? Thanks for bearing with me, guys. You got to work the kinks out, man. I don't have anything hung on my wall. I think that Sita's going to send a painting to me. I don't know how soon it'll get here, so I'll probably hang something until that painting gets here. All right, let's do it. Is Dina doing readings on here? What question? What did I miss? Oh, did you get my answer to your questions for me last night? I don't know. I'm trying to understand what TNT's saying. Hi, Dina. Did you get my answer to your question for me last night? I'm just confused. I'm just making a joke. I'm confused. Have a good day, Lisa. All right, up next is MM. Let's do it for MM. And plus, all my computer's on this side now instead of this side, so that's also confusing for me. Because all the time before, my computer was over here, so I'm having to readjust myself. Because where the tower belongs is on this side of the desk, and on my old desk it was on that side. So, I'm like, what's happening? I'm supposed to go over here. All right, so let's go read for MM. I've noticed that I've not hardly gotten any people watching my stuff this week. I don't know if the Halloween intro threw everybody off and they're like, oh my gosh, this isn't Teresa's readings. I don't know what it is, so let's hope it improves next week. For MM, hello Teresa. He, Libra, and I have been talking here and there, and things have been looking good for the most part. He is still a bit hot and cold with me, but he did mention that he was really stressed out because of his job. He also mentions that despite his age, he has incredibly strict parents, so that stresses him out a lot too. Oh, overbearing parents. This has kind of caused me to overthink that maybe he's been holding back on me because his family won't think too well of me, especially since I have a child. What is his, I'm not going to say his name, what is his energy towards me at this time? For MM. What is his energy towards her at this time? I already did it, so don't do it again. I hid them on this network, so I'm going to go report them. Hold on. Okay. Yes, Claire, I do. They are hidden. Nobody do anything else about them. I've already hidden them on this channel and reported them. Okay. Thank you, Sassy. All right. How is he feeling in regards... Sorry, MM. How is he... I'm not going to say his name here. The Libra. We'll call him Libra. How's Libra feeling about MM right now? Six of Pentacles. Whoops. This desk, it doesn't. It's like my card is sliding around. Five of Swords. Interesting. The quarter moon. I think that's the waxing moon. The half moon. The Lovers, Gemini. The Seeker, interesting, MM. Okay. Judgment, and then the Hierophant on the bottom. Wow, I think he's transitioning. What do I mean by that? I mean that, okay, here's the weight scales, the Six of Pentacles. He's trying to even everything out. Yes, he probably is breadcrumbing you and probably cutting you off a little bit because of what his parents are thinking. But when I get moon phase cards and it goes like this, congratulations, Erica. You're a member for 21 months. Yay. Claire, you are after Tanya. Thanks, my friend. Thank you. Oh, no, you paid twice, Claire. I cannot, Claire. You can, I'm sorry, MM. I'm totally interrupting your reading. I cannot do anything about refunding it when it comes to Super Chat. So you may have to ask more questions or something, Claire, okay? I'm sorry, MM. So here's the thing. I feel so bad for you, Claire. I'll give you a general reading. If you want a different questions answered because you paid twice, and I can't, that goes straight to YouTube. I cannot refund it here. I will. Or we can wait and do one for you next week, okay? Yes, you can. That's lovely of you, Claire. I'm sorry, MM. I'm sorry. I'm interrupting your reading. Okay. So I feel very much like, since I get the moon phases like this came out first and then this, I feel like he is working diligently to change things with his parents. Anytime I get like a stages, this is stages, time cycles for me, okay? I feel like they are working at completing something. And then on the other side, MM, I've got the Lovers, the Seeker, and Judgment. And then we end with the Hierophant, the Commitment card. I feel very much he is going to work hard to make this happen. He may grow up enough to not let an overbearing parent. I know because I had one. And I loved her more than life itself. But man, I totally get it. I think he's going to be putting in the work to, and then kind of putting his foot down to them saying, listen, I mean, unless they pay his way, they can't control him. I mean, even if they did pay his way, if he got a job and paid his own bills, they couldn't control him. I think he's working very hard to make that happen. And that may also, like I say, be the reason why he's pulled away from you, because he's taking the steps he needs to take, not only for you, but as a grown-up, to not have them completely telling him what they're doing. Let me tell you something. My mother was an Aries. My dad was the easiest going person you ever. I didn't even have not a drop in a bucket with him. But my mother was an Aries and I'm a Gemini, and we were like this. Because she always wanted to control me, and you're never going to control me, ever. Never. I would hack her off. So I loved her. I love her so much. I loved her so much. She's gone now. They're both gone now. But yes, I can. You decide who you want to give it to, Claire. You're wonderful. So you have to, at some point in your life, put your foot down, or they will for always and forever try to control your life. And it can be a lot to do. So I think he's working very hard at it. So, second question for MM is, will his parents accept me over time? We'll find out. Will his parents accept MM over time? And again, like I said, Claire, you could just save it and come back next week and remind me that you paid twice this week, and I could do another reading for you next week. I leave it up to you. It's your money, right? All right, for MM, will his parents accept me over time? Queen of Pentacles, that's the mother. Well, you know what I mean. Page of Swords. All up in your business. Five of Cups, but it came out in reverse. At the beginning, they won't. But then the Five of Cups happens in reverse, which is, it's like, hear them spying on you, talking, snapping, or talking crap. Here, and so it brings, you know, sorrow and loss and stuff like that. But then it mends, the Five of Cups in reverse, and a new beginning, the Ace of Wands. And Knight of Pentacles, making the offer. The Eight of Pentacles, it's all working it out. This is my work card or working it out card, okay? I think that it can very much happen. I don't know. I'm going to say something. Hold on. Let me just finish this before I start opening my mouth. The world, and you move on together. King of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. Justice. I'm going to say something, okay? And there may be some people on here that don't agree with it, and that's fine. We all are in charge of our own opinion. Yeah, he can't even go out. Are you kidding me? Yeah, no. 75% of the people in the world have kids already, or have been divorced or stuff like that. The fact that somebody would hold the fact against you that you have children goes to show them and you and everybody that they are not awoke to the world that we live in. The possibility of finding someone that doesn't have children or hasn't already been previously married or had a long-term relationship that resulted in a child is delusional, okay? So I feel like they will come to appreciate you for, but he's got to do the work. He has to take control of his life. You can't, I mean, to each their own, but you're not ascended if you're letting somebody else run your life, okay? I think that he's going to try desperately to do it. So let's hope he does. Okay? Let's hope he does. Hi, Destiny. I like your reading. So you just go to, you can either pay $20 right here, and when you pay in the super chat, put in your two-part question, or you can go to the PayPal. That is the title of the video, and pay $20 there, but you got to put your two-part question in. And then after I'm done, I timestamp everything, and because if you're busy, I get it. We have to wait, you know. You can come back later, and right underneath the video will be everybody's name and the timestamp of their reading, okay? Hard to find. Hard to find. Listen, let me tell you. I've been married twice. The first time, he had already been married and had a child. Then I got divorced. I married my second husband. I was divorced and had a child. He was divorced and had a child. It's the way of the world, people. Okay. That's your reading, MM. Up next is Manuela. Let me check and see who else is paid. Not Manuela, Marcella. You know what I'm saying, okay, Marcella? I always do it. Okay, Marcella. I wrote down Manuela and said, no, I wrote it down. It just looked like Manuela. Marcella wants a general reading, general love reading. I think I'm gonna take a nap after this, y'all. That's how tired I am. But I felt 10 times better than last night. For anybody on here that wasn't a member, last night was a wild ride on the membership side of the channel. General love reading for Marcella. Okay. And hit that like button, please. I'd appreciate it. For Marcella. This stuff is peeling off of this desk. I'm just going to peel it off. I can't take it. Put you right there for now. General love reading for Marcella, please. Yes, you can ask one question for $10 or two-part question or two questions for $20, okay? And a general reading or a love reading or a career reading, it's going to be this much. Because when I do personal reading, which is an hour long, it's this much. But it's a micro reading. Two of Pentacles. Marcella. Ace of Pentacles. Interesting. I'll shut up and let the moderators answer you as I can do this reading. Oh! The Emperor, Marcella. I hope you're getting out, my friend. The Six of Swords. I hope you're getting out because now's the time. The Five of Cups in reverse. Again, the King of Wands. A lot of fire. Judgment. Man, with the Judgment card today. King of Swords on the bottom. Marcella. I feel like they're literally right here. I mean, literally, you could meet them today. That's why I said I hope you're getting out. I hope you're not sitting at home closed in because you're not going to meet them if you don't get out. Literally, the two, like just ride the wave of just living life. Don't go home going, oh, I don't want to go out. I want to go out, but I don't feel like it. Don't be me, okay? Don't be like sitting on the couch being a couch potato going, man, I really could go out. It's a gorgeous day, but I don't feel like I'm just going to lay here. Don't do that because your first two cards is this, the Emperor bringing the Ace of Pentacles. And with it, tranquility and sailing off into the sunset together, okay? No sorrow, no grief, no crying. Five of Cups in reverse. Maybe a fire sign. We do have the Emperor and the King of Fire here, so that is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And I believe when you meet them, that judgment in your favor, okay? King of Swords, that's you. That's you, my friend. You got two kings here. The King of Fire, two kings meeting. Gender doesn't matter in the deck of tarot. This is the level of maturity and ascension. It's not anything about gender. So I'm telling you, they're two kings meeting, and one of them, man. I'm telling you. Thanks, Hazel. Thank you, Hazel. Thank you, Erica. Thank you, Peach Diva. You guys are rocking it. Couldn't do it without you. Additional information from Marcella, please. Love it if you hit the like button. 10 people in here. 9 people have hit the like button. If not, I get it. I can't wait to go back to my old intro because nobody liked any of the Halloween readings this week. I mean, a few people did, and that was it. Rebecca Shirley! Well, howdy doody, neighbor. Howdy doody, neighbor. Love you, potato. Aww. Thanks, Erica. I'm glad to see you, my friend. Additional information from Marcella. Look, the Hierophant. The marrying card. Card of Taurus. The card of commitment. I'm telling you, girl, you got to get out and go do stuff so you can meet this person. Strength. Card Leo. So many majors. That's another thing when something extraordinary is getting ready to happen is your cards are major, 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 major. Seven of Pentacles, growing. Strength is Leo, which is also fire. King of Pentacles, the king of commitment and love. A long-term commitment and prosperity. Did it, Peach Diva? Six of Cups. Now, I'll say this. Is it an ex? No. Is it maybe somebody you knew from the past you run into? Could be. Or maybe you meet them first through like an old classmate, an old coworker or something. It's interesting. If you're invited to something with somebody from your past, like I said, old coworker, somebody you went to school with or something, go. All right? Go. Even if you don't want to. Go. All right? The King of Wands shows up again. So I'm telling you, something fiery. If they're not a fire sign, fiery. Yeah, don't miss the opportunity. Four of Cups. Because you get the Ten of Pentacles. Happy home, growth, having everything you want. Happy couple, happy family. Man, these cards, Marcella. Please go. Please don't pass it up. Hello, Destiny. Okay. All right, Destiny, you're after Claire. Now, don't forget, you don't have to stick around after I go through everybody. That's your reading, Marcella. It's a good one. Get out there, girl. Get out there. Get out there. Okay. Destiny, you don't have to stick around. I have Tanya next, then Claire, then Destiny. Hazel's at the end. At the end of this, I'll go in and I will timestamp everybody's readings. I'll pin it to the top of the comments below this video. So if you need to go back to work or go get the kids or go to the store or do whatever you do, you don't have to stick around. It's all good. All right, thank you. That's crazy. Crazy good, Marcella. So every time I read for you, it looks like it gets closer, which makes sense. But not if you're a potato like me. We are the potato family. Okay. All right. Let me see if anybody else paid. Tanya, you're next. I think. Yeah, Tanya's next. Tanya, let me do that. Tanya wants to know, how is my husband feeling about us and how is he feeling about the divorce? It stopped now. Interesting. How's my husband feeling about us? How is Tanya's husband feeling about them, the two of them? Us as a couple. Them, not me. You know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to be clear to the universe, okay? Two wands. I went to pick up everything, and it's the only card that's stuck. This is a new path. Full moon. Did you do something on the full moon, Tanya? And the Queen of Wands. Not the full moon. That was the new moon. Get it together, Teresa. The Devil. Capricorn. Again. The Lovers. What is going on? Justice. He may want to start over again. The Ten of Cups, and we end with the King of Pentacles. Ooh. He may really want to start over again with you because the Two of Wands is okay. Two paths to choose from. One's the past, one's the future. Okay. Unmeditated. Oh, you meditated. Okay. Because we had that, you know. It's not the full moon, although we have the full moon card here. It made me think of the new moon and Scorpio. I feel like you may want to try a new path because full moon is always about, well, to me, about love. And I would really manifest on the full moon that's coming, or something's going to happen around the full moon. Wouldn't surprise me. It's the full moon after all, Tanya. All kinds of crazy stuff happens. The Queen of Wands, fight for it. So he may decide he wants to start fighting for it. And the Devil. Now, the Devil is card of Capricorn. I can't remember what I can't remember what everybody's signs are. But the Capricorn card isn't, I mean, the Devil card's not always bad. Everybody's like, oh, it's bad, it's bad. It's not. It's seated between the Queen of Wands and the Lovers, which means that he still lusts for you. Or there may be a lusty moment coming up between the two of you. You may want to be lovers again. You may get your justice and have that happily ever after. Crazy good, Tanya. I didn't see that one coming. Gotcha. I didn't see that one coming. I didn't see this one coming. These are good cards. And then we get the King of Pentacles, which is the marrying king, the marriage king, the commitment king, like he's thinking about recommitment. I'm telling you guys, sometimes our people leave or we get in fights and we break up or whatever. And at the very beginning, you know, when I read the cards, they're like, I'm never going back. You can see it. But then what happens is they recognize the fact that it's not all fun and games out there. Being single isn't, I mean, I can't tell you how many times I've done readings for people who have been married for a while and they think being single is going to be awesome and great. And it is for a couple months. And then they're going, oh my God, this is what it's like out here. I had it really good. So you may try to recommit. Interesting. There may be somebody toxic around him right now, too, with that Devil card. It makes him realize what he had. A good old karmic partnership will really make you run back to the one that's meant for you. Because it's not fun. It's all shiny and new in the beginning, you know. It's all shiny and new. And then it's like, oh, Lord, what did I get myself into? Okay. How is he feeling about the divorce? It stopped now, which is crazy. Yahoo! That's the third party. Oh, yeah. You see, I don't remember usually. But yeah, you said that before. Okay. Yeah. That devil card probably sends him running back. Woohoo! Let's read it one more time because I got sidetracked. How is he feeling about the divorce? Let's ask if he still wants the divorce. That's more clear cut. Is he still wanting the divorce? I don't think so. Well, I think he's changing his mind. The Page of Cups, this is a communication of love. This is picking up the phone and making a call saying, I still have feelings for you. And the Six of Pentacles is justice for me too, because in every, well, not this one, but in most Six of Pentacles, there's a scale there. Balance, like reciprocity, like give and take. Interesting. He's still wanting a divorce now. Look what came out. The Six of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups in reverse. Ace of Cups is new love. This would refer to the karmic partner that is his newer love, but it came out in reverse, which means the opposite, and that he's not winning with it. The Six of Wands is a card of winning, but it's in reverse. Maybe he doesn't want to win the divorce, doesn't want it to go forward, doesn't want to win anymore. Oh. Okay, so this one came out first, the Moon. I'm sorry, it's the Seeker. The Seeker to me is somebody looking for something that they haven't found yet. But here it comes out in the reverse. It's almost like, and it followed by the Hangman in reverse, and the Seven of Wands, and the Ace of Wands, and the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune. I think the new has worn off the shiny new cup. I feel like he does not want to win with the divorce, because the question we refer back to is about the divorce. Does he still want the divorce? He doesn't want to win. The question was, does he still want the divorce? This is win in reverse. And then we get the Seeker in reverse. It means he's not out looking for something else. He's not hung up by this new love anymore. I don't know what happened. I feel like he's going to be brave and ask you for a new beginning and see if you guys can work it out. I do. And then we have Four Cups on the bottom. It's like he's like, ooh, did I miss my opportunity to work it out? Yeah, so expect something. Yeah, sometimes they just have to live through it, you know, and it can be a roller coaster of emotions, Tanya, that they're going through, you know. I don't think he still wants a divorce, but I still think he's figuring everything out. It's not black and white yet, you know. It's not yes or no, but he's really leaning towards coming back toward you. Wow, bye, Sassy. What happened? I have got to get going. Y'all having a... You too, Dina. I mean, Sassy, sorry. Yes, I know he doesn't. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, those are some good reads for you, my friend, Tanya. Good for you. Sometimes, I mean, we all make mistakes, right? I think the school buses are here. I don't believe in judging people. I never have. I'm not a judgy. Judgy Wudgy was a bear, okay? And I'm not that kind of person. You're welcome. Sometimes people, it's part of their journey to learn this lesson. And then everything dawns on them. Like, oh my God, what did I do? What did I do? And that's what this looks like. Okay, good for you, Tanya. That's great. And I'm very excited for you. Totally, yeah. You're welcome. You're welcome. That's nice. I'm stunned. It's a very good reading. Very good. Claire, you're up. Claire, thank you. You take care, Tanya, okay? And good for you, my friend. General reading for Declare. I don't know if Claire gave it to anybody else. So Claire, I'm going to read yours. And somebody went, well, I'll do it myself. But when I timestamp this, I'll put it back far enough. I don't see anybody getting it or her giving it to anybody. So I'm going to save it for her because she accidentally paid twice for next week. Okay, Claire, so come back next week and remind me. Moderators, remind me. Claire gets another reading next week, okay? General reading for Claire, please. General reading for Claire. Thank you, Tanya. General reading for Claire, please. Oh. Ooh, we get the Seven of Swords in reverse. Oh, the 1111 card. The Five of Pentacles. What's going on? The Seven of Wands. I think I'm going to start pulling because they're sticking. Nine of Cups. Page of Wands. Judgment. Full moon. What's going on with the full moon, y'all? It feels very much like somebody, it feels very much like somebody tried to convince you that somebody else tried to betray you when they didn't. It feels very much like, let me rephrase that. Somebody here, take it as it resonates, you, them, or the third party. I don't want to say third party either because it doesn't feel like that. It feels like friends or family or co-workers. It doesn't feel like love or anything like that. It feels like a friend, a fellow co-worker, a fellow family member has tried to convince you that somebody you're very close to, friend, family, co-worker, maybe that's the lover part of it, this part here, betrayed you and they didn't. But, or they're going to, because remember, a lot of the times this is the future. And everybody's like, I don't know what you're talking about. Well, it hasn't happened yet, okay? But there's somebody that's going to try to convince you or has tried to convince you that a person that you're very close to has betrayed you. It's a lie. They have not betrayed you. They're trying to shove this person out of your life. They're trying to get you to abandon them or for them to abandon you. However it works. Take it as it resonates. But be brave because I feel like, and I think it all happens around the full moon. I feel like, again, I've had a lot of jealousy in the readings lately. Maybe that's why I'm not getting any views because the titles have been somewhat negative. But I have to say what the universe says because they're trying to warn you. It can't be all roses and sunshine and lollipops 24/7. I wish it could be, but it's not. But I feel like, I feel very much the wish of this person that doesn't want this other person around you. They just don't want them around you. They want your sole attention. They want to be your only friend at work, your only whatever. They may be a family member that's jealous of the fact that you have a lover and you spend a lot of time with them and they don't like that. They like your attention on them. Very jealous. But I feel like you're going to have to make the judgment call and there'll be a new beginning. I don't feel like, please don't believe whoever this is saying about the other person because it's not true. I think you're smarter than that. But when you're friends with somebody and you're supposed to be able to believe your friends or whatever, or your family, that they always want what's right for you and they say something like this that isn't true. I mean, it's a hard time. I feel like somehow or another it causes a cold snap between you and the person they're trying to part you from, and then eventually you and the person who's making up the lie. And it all happens around the full moon. Doesn't surprise me. We're all so emotional around the full moon. Sorry, I gotta make sure my kids are okay. Oh. I don't know what that means, Peach Diva. I see where she says she can, she says, can I pay it forward to another person, but she doesn't name the person. Yeah, but thanks. Oh, that's Rachel reminding me. Sorry, Rachel. Right over my head because I'm concentrating on the reading. Yeah, you may have to remind me of that again next week because I'll totally forget. I'd even recognize it right now at the second time. Additional information for Claire, please. I get so concentrated on what I'm doing that I don't even, after having a conversation 10 minutes ago, remember it. I suck. Right, the truth hurts in order to protect and heal. Exactly. She did say she'll pay a fortune. Yes, but she didn't name the reader. So, or the person. She'd have to name the person. Oh! Oh, be strong. The strength card for Claire. Be strong. I love that they have the bear here. Which is interesting if you think about it. 2 of Wands. Interesting. 7 of Cups. Somebody's trying to gaslight you, my friend. Be strong. Don't listen to it. They're trying to lead you astray down a different path. They're trying to confuse and gaslight you. They're trying to make you believe something. Here's the thing about me. I don't believe anything anybody tells me about anybody unless the person that whoever the gossip is centering around walks up and tells me their self. Then I'll believe it. I can't tell you how many times I've dated people who are like, oh, you don't want to date him. He's horrible. He's this and that and the other. I'm like, really? So did you see that? Or is that just the gossip you heard? And then I dated them. They were lovely. So, Ace of Pentacles. They're going to try to apologize after it's all over because they're going to be found out. But I feel like you're going to sail on from this person. Yeah. You're going to have to choose. You don't have to choose, but I think you will choose. Stand at the crossroads, Claire. I feel like you're moving on. Lots of 2s around you, so pay attention. Does anybody know when the full moon is? Sorry. Distraction. What can I tell you? There's a lot of 2s in your reading, Claire. Where is the... I have a moon... Here it is. I'm like, am I losing it? What's the deal? No, the full moon is on November the 7th. Just watch the full moon. And plus, there's a 2 around it. 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. I feel like they're trying to lead you astray. Look, the 8 of Cups walking away. Yeah. Just be careful. I think you're bright enough to realize all this, right? November the 8th. That's my daughter's birthday, Tracy. Thank you. Yeah, my daughter's going to be 21. So, I think that your gut instincts tells you exactly where you need to go in the situation with these 2 other people. It's unfortunate that in a friend group, one person could get jealous of a combination or a connection with 2 other friends and try to cause a rift because they want to be the main person. Or if it's a third party, or if it's a family member that doesn't approve of your partner. Can't we all just, can't we just let everybody be happy? Is it that hard, really? You know what I mean? Okay. Yeah, so remind me about Claire next week, okay? Destiny, you're next. Let me see if anybody else paid. We don't have a lot of people on today, but that's okay. Kitty, I hear you. I hear the pussycats. I hear her. All right, so let me go up and find your question. There you are, Destiny. Okay, we do have openings left if anybody wants a reading. Destiny wants to know, general reading, please, preferred on love and career. Let's do career first for Destiny, and then we'll do love. Okay. Your mother's a 6? Ah, Dawn's is a 6. Yep, Shug. She's down there wandering around aimlessly. I don't hate my ex. We don't have children together. We don't have anything. I just don't. Oh, I thought you were saying he had a new girlfriend and a child. That's the child. I get it. I told somebody recently, Jessica. I totally get that. I told somebody recently that's almost done with a divorce. that's ex is very toxic and they don't have kids. I'm like, you don't ever have to talk to them again. If they still don't, you're getting a divorce. You don't have to deal with them at all, and they're still being toxic. Just don't talk to them anymore. But that's what he's wanting. That's what he's wanting, right? You don't have to. We don't have to do anything we don't want to. But that's what he's wanting, and I totally get it, Jessica. Yeah. Your daughter's a 27th? Yay! My daughter's a 15th. Yay for all the Scorps out there. You're welcome. For Destiny, Dorsey. I'm just going to call you Destiny. Oh! All my stuff fell down. For Destiny. We're going to call... Oh, well, I picked them all up. This is about career. Remember, I said career first. The 1111 card. There's a celebration coming when having to do with career. You got the Wheel of Fortune, Destiny. The best card you can get when it comes to money and career. The Wheel of Fortune. Remember how I said there is a celebration? You could be getting a bigger job, a better job, a raise, a promotion, a whatever. Nothing beats the Wheel of Fortune when it comes to money and career. Nothing. Interesting. Let's continue. Ooh. It would be soon, too. Because the new moon was just the other day, and this is in the first quarter moon. Okay? Soon. Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords can be a card of being stagnant. Maybe you're waiting for the news of the new job or the promotion or whatever it is. It can be a card of stagnicity, but with these cards, if I can talk, this is about like resting and just waiting for it to happen. Just resting and it coming in, okay? Like there's no more work to do. Now it's just the time to wait. King of Cups. Interesting. Two of Cups. Now, the Two of Cups in a career meeting is also a partnership card, a celebration of a partnership. The King of Cups, it may be somewhat emotional, which is interesting. Oh, now the Eight of Pentacles, it all works out. This is my work, work, work card. Most people's work, work, work card, because in general, this is somebody sitting at a desk doing their work and all the money stacking up around them. I feel like, ooh, there's an end of something, but then a new beginning. Death and the Page of Cups. Page of Cups is very good news. Death is the end of an old cycle, the beginning of a new cycle. So what can that mean? It can mean the end of the old, working in that department, and the new cycle, the call of getting the new. Listen, I worked in the corporate world for a long time, people, okay? I changed departments, I changed jobs, I changed companies, I got promotions, and this is what it really sounds like. The ending of an old job, an old position, and whatever, and the call. This is a call. A call with good results. So expect a lot of good stuff in career. I blocked him, and he calls private. Oh, boy. He's like, I just want peace, and having you in my life makes me happy. I'm like, that's not my job to bring you peace. I just blocked him again. The past is the past, and when I'm done, I'm done. Yep, that's how most Geminis are. I get you. I get you. If that's not what you want, then you don't have to do it. It's your life. You can do whatever you want. Second question is about love for Destiny. For love, for love, for love, for love. Again with the one card. The Fool. First card in the tarot, deck of tarot. Card 0. This is the universe saying, pack your bags and sling them over your shoulder because you and a faithful companion is getting ready to jump. Trust. Something new is getting ready to unfold. Trust in the universe. Have faith. Ooh, could be with a Capricorn. Again. A lusty. Okay, lustiest card of the deck. The Devil. Card of Capricorn. Ooh! The Empress. Look at that. The Empress, y'all. Looks like you're getting ready to either up the commitment in love or really get into a committed love. One of the two. Somebody's very interested in you or will be very soon. Take it as it resonates. But the Empress is the divine feminine that will be representing you, and somebody lusting after you, wanting to start a new beginning or commit up. Get it together, Teresa, okay? A bigger commitment. Interesting. The Magician. Card number 1 of the deck of tarot. This is you manifesting in what you want. So manifest, especially around the full moon, because it came up. Manifestation. Light your candles, say the words, write your petitions. I can't even think of it. Light your candles, make wishes, pray, write your petitions, because it's real close. The Great Manifester. Ooh. Oh, I thought that was going to fall, but it didn't. Again, I was waiting to see. Oh! 10 of Pentacles, Destiny. Okay, this is Happy Home card. This is usually, see the dogs, loyalty and fidelity. See the home and the stability in the background, the castle. Happy family coming, having everything that you need. Again, look, the full moon came. This full moon for you is going to be a big deal. For it seems like everybody. So I just literally said before the card fell out of the deck, manifest around the full moon, okay? It'll make it happen. Oh, the Sun and the King of Swords. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, or you are. Sun is the best card in the deck of tarot. It's a card of happiness and enlightenment. Could be a Leo. Somebody coming in that's going to be clear, crystal clear to you exactly what they want. Very, very, very truthful and very clear. And also a leader. Strength. Leo again. Interesting. A strong bond. I'd be ready. Page of Pentacles. That's a first date card. Or, I don't know, a leveling up it can be too. It feels like pack your bags is what it feels like. Things are getting ready to change. Wow. You got the Sun. You got Strength. The Empress. The Devil. The Magician. Look at all the majors. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 major arcana. 6. We got the Fool. I pulled 9 cards. 6 of them are major arcana. Destiny. Get ready. That's your reading, my friend. Hazel, you're up unless somebody else paid. Let's go find out. That was a good reading, Destiny. Really good reading, okay? Okay, Hazel, you're the last one, it looks like. I think everybody was disgusted with me after Tuesday. I was so crabby this week, you guys. Oh, my gosh. Yes, even I get crabby. Okay, let's take a drink and do it. And then I should go take a nap because I work every second of the day. I'm not on here, but I'm probably going to go unpack more stuff. For Miss Hazel, does my miserable neighbor find out that my mom is coming back home? Did my miserable neighbor find out that my mom is coming back home? I think that's what you meant to say. Yeah, it's hell when you have miserable neighbors, people. I try not to get to know anybody because I don't want to get in the middle of anything. It's horrible, right? For Hazel, did Hazel's miserable neighbor find out that her mom is coming back home? Oh. 9 of Wands, probably. Let's pull more, shall we? 5 of Swords, 6 of Pentacles, 6 of Swords. Lots of 6s here. The Empress, yeah, I think they know. I think this is your mom. I think this is your neighbor. I think this is them, people chatting and having to cut them off. I feel like This is them getting breadcrumbs of information. I feel like this is the boat. This is the Empress, the mother. Okay, again. Oh. The Emperor, what up? Okay, I dropped it. The Four of Swords. Seven of Swords. Wow. Why are they so miserable? Truthfully, I feel like they feel like this is you and your mother, the very strong, powerful team, and that somehow or another you're going to stagnate them. Be careful. Watch your back, Hazel. But yes, I knew it would be good. Thank you, Destiny. Yeah, LOL. Can anybody answer Sam's questions for them, please? That would be lovely. Yeah, I feel like they feel that you and your mother are the power couple. Interesting. Maybe they feel like separated you're weaker, which is not the case. What's the big message behind a dream I had seeing my mental blood and talking about dates and numbers? Oh. The Eight of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands. Pay attention to the numbers 8. The Seven of Cups in reverse. The Five of Wands. The Page of Wands. The Devil. The 1111 card. And the Three of Wands. Ooh, Two of Cups is under that. Look, the Empress again, too. It feels very much, again, you got 2 8s, okay? The 8th is coming up. But it feels very much like something's coming toward you. Something that won't be confusing. Something that will cause conflict within. Page of Wands is new beginnings, lust, with the Devil here. Card of Capricorn, could be a Capricorn. And the 1111 card. So, then we end with the Two of Cups. It's like the Two of Cups and the Three of Wands. It looks like love. Be careful. Don't get pregnant. I'm just saying. Okay? And it could happen around the 8th. Or 8 hours from now. 8 days. It feels, because we have the mother here too. Again, the mother, the mother, the mother. And what you dreamt about and dates and numbers. That's what I thought when you said it. And then it comes up here in the reading like somebody's coming at you. Somebody that you won't be confused about. Because sometimes you meet somebody go, I don't know. Do I like him or don't I? You're going to know. You're going to like this person. You're going to immediately have a raging passion for them. And you'll be conflicted, okay? But I feel like this is lust here. Lust and the 1111 card coming in. It's like what you're waiting for comes in, the Two of Cups. So be careful. You may be having a lot of you-know-what soon that can make you you-know-what pregnant. I don't know if that makes any sense to you, but that's what I get. You can pay here at the super chat. I don't know if everybody's gone and not answering or not. Sam, you can pay in the super chat. Oh, there you go. Never mind. LOL. Or maybe somebody around you's having rage and you know what, and they may be getting pregnant. I'm just saying. The neighbor fights with us because she wants my apartment. My side is bigger with a big porch, something that she doesn't have. Oh. Neighbors can be some of the best friends you can ever have. And neighbors can... We were just having this talk yesterday. Just having this talk with somebody yesterday. because Kyle said when he left her a couple days ago and I was live or I was taping, or I was doing a reading, and I had the window open and my fan going, he's like, I hear every word you're saying. I'm like, great, all the neighbors know what I'm doing over it. Because I don't like people to know. I've been branded in neighborhoods before. I've been branded in towns before. So that's why I don't tell anybody where I live since I moved, and I don't want anybody to know what I do. I know, first time bumping with an envy, miserable neighbor. Yeah, it's no fun. I've had both. Oh man, I could tell stories, Hazel. I've had really great, awesome neighbors, and I've had neighbors that I've never really had a beef with. I say that and it'll all go bad here. But I can remember one time I lived in Kansas City and I could hear somebody S-ing somebody, not S-ing, DVing somebody. And I was in a fourplex downstairs. So I went down there, or was it across? It was the people next to me, and I banged on the wall and I said, if I ever hear you doing that again, I'm going to call the cops. And I never heard him do it again. Yeah, it's not a good deal. You're next. We're down at the end of the list, Sam, so we're going to do you next. Let me make sure nobody else paid before you. Hold on. But that's your reading, Hazel. Yeah. Yeah, no. Sam, we're going to do you now. That didn't sound right, did it? You are right now. You are number one, Sam. Okay, career question for Sam. I would like to know what career I should pursue. That's the first question because you get a two-part question. And the second part is, and if I should quit my current job. You're welcome. Oh. Okay, for Sam, please. Let's shuffle real good. What career? Well, we'll see if they're going to tell us directly what career. So let's do it for Sam. What career should I pursue? Three of Swords. You ever thought of being a counselor? Like I don't know, a counselor, a psychologist, a psychotherapist, or something like that. The Six of Wands, Victory. Judgment, interesting. King of Wands, interesting. All right, everybody calm down. Look, the 1111 card, the Page of Wands card, the Queen of Pentacles cards. Bottom of the deck, the Devil. It looks like, hold on. Got all these other cards that I messed up. It looks very much like there's like two options here. The first one, when I get a broken heart card like this, it feels like a counselor or a psychiatrist or a psychologist or something like that. Thanks, Tracy. I see two different options for you that you would probably thrive at. One being a counselor of some kind. Now that could be a high school counselor. It could be a counselor. It could be somebody who counsels or is like a hotline person or something like that. Or it could be an actual psychologist or a psychologist. Take it as it resonates. But I also see with Judgment here, that's the law. So it could be a police officer, a paralegal, or an attorney. I see two different options for you. I think you would thrive at both. Because this card also kind of reminds me of a divorce lawyer when I get this too. So I feel like counseling or working in the law. Two great options. And that you'd be very strong and probably a leader in that community, either of those communities, and be very victorious. The leader card and the victorious card. Yeah. And you get the Page of Wands, which I freaking love, Sam, because this is one of my favorite cards people laugh at me about. Because this is exciting new adventures, and it was followed by the Queen of Pentacles. This is the Queen of Money and Prosperity. I think you'd be celebrated. Four of Wands. I do have Capricorn showing up in here for some reason. The second question is, should I quit my current job? I would tell nobody to quit their current job right now. Unless you're independently wealthy or have a trust fund, I wouldn't quit right now, not with the economy. You can still go to school even though you're still working until you get to be what you want to be. Or you can still work until you find a new job. I would never ever tell anybody to quit a job in this community. But let's pull the cards because that's what you asked for. Okay. Should Sam quit their current job? Sam. Queen of Cups. Ooh, the Hermit, the Sun, the waning moon, the last quarter moon, the Chariot. This is an interesting read. The Seven of Wands. Oh. The Ace of Cups and the Nine of Pentacles. That's the Entrepreneur card. Okay. And Eight of Wands coming at you. No, don't quit yet. Don't take offense when I say this. Okay? There are days when we all finish work and we want to walk out and never go back ever again. Because it's been either horrible or we're just tired or we just feel like we can't be there anymore. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, okay? Because what I see coming, look at this. The Hermit, the Sun, and the last quarter moon. The Hermit is Virgo. The Sun is Leo. Best card of the deck. Happiness and enlightenment. It's like this is you coming out of the long, dark shadow of the night, finding your wisdom and your path. The Hermit. The path that leads to enlightenment and happiness in your life. It's like the opportunity that you're going to take or that's going to come to you in one of these other avenues of what you'll do for a living is probably going to really take place within the last quarter moon of this cycle. Like you're going to take the steps to be and do what you want. And look what comes over here. Look at this. This is the Chariot. Victory after the battle. Moving on. Packing your stuff and going. Okay. This is the Seven of Wands. Be brave. Take the upper ground. Take the steps you need to do to be who and what you want to be. And this is the Ace of Cups. Your cup. New beginning with your cup running over. Could mean love too. Okay. Yes, you can, Teresa. So I'm just going to tell you, everything is leading you to this, the Nine of Pentacles. This is known as the entrepreneurial card. This is somebody, it's known as the Falcon Rush. You see the Falcon here? This is somebody who starts their own business or really exceeds in what they have chosen for their path in life. This is owning your own business or going very high down the road, very up. I wish I had words. Obtaining everything that you've ever wanted to obtain and doing very well in life, being large and in charge. Okay, people respecting you and admiring you. Sam. I feel like you're very close to breaking through to what exactly it is that you want to do, and very soon in this moon cycle. And don't quit the job yet. Just lay out your plan and take the first step. I see it happening. With that, you get victory from your bravery, and your cup runneth over. Good reading, Sam. Good reading. And look at all the opportunities. Look, Eight of Wands, all this coming at you. Could be from different geographical locations, too. You could be moving to do what you want to do. Thanks, I've thought of those work options, and thank you for the reading. You're welcome, Sam. Very good. Very, very good. Very good. Good for you. I wish you the best of luck. Sending y'all out positive energy, Sam. Okay. Let me see if Teresa paid, and then it'll be Hazel. I've got one from Ashley. All right, I'm going to do Ashley and then Hazel. So let me write you guys down. I did Hazel again, so we'll do it again. Ashley and Hazel. I just want to make sure. There's Teresa. I'll do Ashley, and then I'll do Teresa, and then I'll do Hazel, because Hazel likes to be done last. Let's take a drink. Actually, let's water it, shall we? Teresa needs water. I got to start drinking more water. Okay, Teresa, make sure you put, I'm going to do Ashley first, but make sure you put your questions in the feed here, okay? Just put it right here in the feed. Ashley wants to know, she asked one question. So one question, one pull for Ashley. Every now and again, let me mark you off so I know I did you. For Ashley. Every now and again, I wake up in the middle of the night to see spirits. Am I dreaming or am I really seeing things? You're really seeing things. But let's pull cards, shall we? Trust me, you're really seeing things. I should have been on the membership live last night. All right, for Ashley. 4 of Pentacles in reverse. Let go. That's what the 4 of Pentacles in reverse means. Coming from somebody who has the sight, somebody who's a medium, somebody who's clairvoyant, somebody who's clairaudio. Eventually, at some point in our lives, I mean, we get to, how do I explain this? We can choose whether we want to acknowledge it or not. Will it stop the fact that they're always going to come? No. Can you put the kibosh on the spirits coming to visit you? You can repress it for a little while, but then it usually just comes roaring back in here. But the 4 of Pentacles is a card of letting go and accepting what you're seeing. The 4 of Pentacles. Again, they probably just want your help. Page of Pentacles. Judgment. You gotta make a judgment call whether you want to deal with. Some people can deal with it and some people can't. Or, you know, it's hard. 4 Swords, stagnant. 6 of Wands, victory. Knight of Cups. The Fool. And the Magician. Yes, it's real. Here's the thing. I repressed it for a long time when I was younger, because when you have some kind of a gift, when you're little, it's cute. And then as you get older, they go, shh, don't say stuff like that. And then it's like, then you learn to repress it because everybody says you're crazy, okay? But then in your early 20s, it comes raging down and punches you right in the third eye, okay? I have friends that are psychics that choose not to see it because it scares them. They choose to ignore it, let me put it that way. And you can choose to do that too. You know, you just meditate and make it happen. But these people are just coming to you because they need help. They're trying to get a message to somebody. They're trying to, I mean, depends on the figures you're seeing. If you're actually seeing people that have crossed over, that's one thing. If you're seeing other things, that's something totally different, okay? But I feel like it's your judgment call whether you take these people that come towards you that say, here, this is my story. I need you to help me. I just need you to listen to me and let me know I exist. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but the only apprentice I ever took in my life, the way I explained it to her was we're like a beacon of light in the darkness, like a, we talked about this last night, quite frankly. They can see our light from far away, so they come towards us to help them. Sometimes it can scare people enough to make them stagnant and not be able to move, like paralyzed. But I feel like you could help these people that come toward you. You could be victorious for them and for you, to let them tell you their story. And you could probably help other people. The Fool. The Fool's a card of starting a new journey. This could be a new spiritual journey for you. You are the magician. How most people are when it comes to having a ability. You can use it. Like I told people, somebody on a podcast that they interviewed me years ago, it's like flexing a muscle. You either choose to let it weaken and ignore it, or you can flex it and you can help them. It's up to you. The answer is yes. You saw them. That's your reading. That is your reading, my friend Ashley. My members got to see me at a very low point last night. Very rarely, if I'm exhausted and tired and not feeling good or extremely hungry, my wall can slip. And like I told them last night, I said, it's very different witnessing a medium do what they do and than hearing the stories about it. And they got to witness it last night. And I know it was scary for a lot of people. But that's the reason why I get so tired, because I do stuff like that happens to me all the time. But that's your reading, Ashley. Up next is Teresa. No, they are not for everyone. Oh, she's talking to that other Teresa. Okay. I just paid. Here are my questions. I received a reading from you a couple weeks ago related to this, but yesterday in your... Yeah. So here's the thing, and Dina's exactly right. So, and that's why I used to say this all the time at the beginning of the readings, Teresa. For like 6 years I said that, and I got tired of saying it at the beginning of the general readings every week because people never listened. They just skipped forward to the cards that I pulled. I can tell you I get 10 to 20,000 Gemini viewers almost every week viewing my videos. It doesn't mean that video is for every Gemini that watches it. If you listen to the reading, now what I do is in the middle of the reading, I'll say, don't forget, this is a general reading. If it doesn't resonate, that means if it doesn't sound familiar, it's not your reading. Throw it away and go watch your moon, rising, Venus signs. There's just no way. It's just like if you read a horoscope and 1 million Geminis read the horoscope, that horoscope's not going to be for all million of those Geminis. So what we have to do, we have to learn to do, is to go, oh, this sounds nothing like me. I'm just going to throw that in the trash can. Like Teresa says, I'm going to go watch like Scorpio. My rising is Scorpio, so I'd go watch Scorpio. There's no way for the millions of people that watch YouTube that every Gemini or every Capricorn or every Taurus reading is going to be for every Gemini, Taurus, or Capricorn out there. So just take what sounds like you and throw the rest away. Okay? So for Teresa, will my long distance boyfriend and I think a lot of people have a hard time distinguishing that. I don't think I wish that. If everybody had the same horoscope or the same reading, then we'd all be at the exact same place in our lives. That would be boring. You know what I mean? I understand, but I can see it either way. I don't know what that means. Teresa, yeah, so if it doesn't sound like you, throw it in the trash. Don't pay any attention to it. Don't listen to it. That's all I can tell you. Will my long-distance boyfriend and I make it? I want to be with him, but I'm getting mixed messages if he's actually moving things forward. The other thing about having a reading, and the reason why I tell people all the time I don't believe in taking messages, because I believe you should always have a clean slate when you do a reading. You know, things change all the time with people. And readings can change all the time because somebody can step in the path in front of you and veer you off the course you're on. Some handsome, tall drink of water could step in your path tomorrow and you instantaneously fall in love with them and leave your boyfriend behind. Things change. That is what lessons are all about. That's why the universe is always throwing us curveballs to see if you fall for it or not. Have you ascended? Do you see past this red flag that's stepping in your way? It's the choices that we make every day that, because I tell people this all the time, the universe, however you believe in it, lays our destiny out at our feet, right? And, you know, we choose it. And your person chooses it. Things can step in their way too and distract them from the journey they're supposed to be in. A karmic partner can step in front of them because they're not ready yet and distract it. It's sad, but it's true, right? All right, so can you teach us how to find our moon? This is what I would tell you to do, Teresa. This was exactly what I would tell you to do. First of all, you need to know, obviously, the time, the day, month, year, and time that you were born. It's very important to know what time of day you were born, okay? I always tell, and I am not sponsored by Astro Cafe. I wish I was sponsored by astrocafe.com. I've actually pulled this up for people while I'm doing their reading. But go to astrocafe.com and plug in all your information. But you have to know the time. And they'll also ask you where you were born, because they need to know where the stars were, where you were born at the time, exact moment of time. Like I was born at 4:22 p.m. Okay, I know that because it's on my birth certificate. So you have to know that, and they have to know your place, so they know if you're in the southern hemisphere, the northern hemisphere, and they ask for your name too, but you don't have to put your last name in. Just put your first name in, and just plug it all in there and hit go. Hit submit, and it'll bring it all down for you. I'm not a professional chart reader. There are a bunch of them out there. You can also contact one of them and have them do your chart for you too, okay? But you really need the time, okay? I wish I was a professional. I wish I knew all that information like so many people do. But let's do it. Okay, for Teresa, will my long-distance boyfriend and I make it? Let's ask that. Mixed messages. Let's find out. Will my long-distance boyfriend and I make it? Well, we get the Hermit. He may be going through a dark shadow of the night, Teresa. We all do. You know? And right now, y'all, oh my gosh, it's so bad right now. Queen of Wands. Oh. The Chariot in reverse. Yeah, there's a hang up here. Yeah, check your birth certificate. Very important. Three of Wands. Did you hear that? Or was it me? Was a person talking to me? The Devil in reverse. That's good. Again, that's card of Cap. We got Capricorn, Cancer, and Virgo here. Ace of Cups. Two of Cups. That's good, though. A Six of Swords. I think you will. I feel very much like he may be having a really hard time right now. So he's hermiting himself. Okay? It is tough, Lisa. It is. I wish I had that kind of information. Yeah. It feels like he's hermiting himself. Dark shadow of the nighttime. Closing in, closing up. It happens to a lot of people at this time of year, I guess depending on where you live at, when fall starts creeping in and our bodies start changing, the cycle starts changing, our blood starts thickening. I know it all sounds crazy, but trust me, I feel like he's having a hard time right now. Queen of Wands, the Fighter card, the Queen of War, the Chariot in reverse, and the Three of Wands. I don't feel like he's going to move forward right now. I feel like he's waiting. There's something he's fighting against, or someone he's fighting against now. It could be depression. It could be that he's got a lot of work, a lot of family things going on, a lot of school stuff going on, whatever it is. I feel like I don't want to say drowning, but he feels very weighed down. So he feels like I feel right now, that I've been feeling since moving. I'm exhausted, and it's everything I can do to get up every day and do anything. But this too shall pass, as all my beautiful members spoke of last night, right? I just feel like he's weighed down. I think he just needs a moment to catch his breath. I don't see any toxic energy here at all. I know we get the Ace of Cups, which usually means new love, But it was followed by 2 of Cups. I feel like he loves you. I feel like it'll all work itself out. But he's got to get past what he's going through. Now, if he allows this to take over and control his life, it won't work out. But it's not because he's looking for somebody else or anything like that. It's just like, it feels like depression. I hate to say it. But that's what it feels like. But at the end, we get the 6 of Swords. Now, this is more tranquil roads ahead. So I feel like he will, but he's got to put the work in. And that's what the free will is all about, people. We can see that it could really potentially work out and be great and wonderful, and the love's there. But if we don't do our part, if we don't put the work in, if we don't try to make it better, that's on us, not on the universe. We all shake our, why won't it work out? I've done it. I was talking the other day about I've lost my faith for 2 years, and I scratched and bled my way back to it years ago. It feels like that's what he's going through. And I know plenty of people that when they're going through a hard time, they don't want to talk about it. They'll pull in, they'll suck into the little hermit shell, and, you know, and they want to figure it out themselves. That's what it feels like. Okay, yeah, it is a relief, yeah? I got to check your second question. Let me go back, Teresa. Okay. Is there anyone from work interested in me? Let's find out. I wish I could do that eyebrow thing, but I can't do it. Is there anybody at work that's interested in Teresa? I'll go down to the bottom. Everybody goes through things, you know. Everybody does. And sometimes things take longer. Sometimes they can't get out of their own way. Sometimes they just need to heal themselves. So, is there anybody at work interested in Teresa? We're going to find out. Oh! Judgment. Were you interested? Was there somebody at work before? Because now maybe there wasn't. I'm just asking because this can be a card of resurrection. Somebody wanting to resurrect something. But definitely somebody judging in your favor. The Emperor, Teresa. That's usually the big boss man to me. Or woman, okay. But this is the Emperor. I'm going to say yes, there is. Wow. Oh, it karate chopped the other card right down. Oh, the 7 of Cups, and they're not confused about it. It's in reverse. The Queen of Cups. I felt water before, too, so it may be a water sign. The 5 of Swords in reverse. It's not a twin flame. The 11-11 card. The Star card. And look what's on the bottom again. The 6 of Swords. That was what was on the bottom last time. Oh, the World. The Empress. Yes, there's definitely somebody interested in you at work. It's like they're blowing their horn for you. Judgment in your favor. And Emperor. They're not kidding around. They're not confused. Okay, then they're just like, they're like, okay, Teresa, yes. That's what that is. It can sometimes be a card of resurrection. That's why I wanted to ask. But I feel like, yeah, an Emperor, they're not confused about being attracted to you at all. They know that they are. Maybe in their feels a little bit about you. For some reason, I keep getting water. I know that's the Queen of Cups. So they may be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. The 5 of Swords, they're not going to cut you off. They're not going to quit. Yes, they are interested. They're not a twin flame or anything, though. We do have the Emperor here, but that kind of generates to me more about, I don't know, they may be a boss or something, or the boss of something there. The Star, this is you being in the spotlight. This is their eyeballs on you, you see. They're watching you. They're interested. The Star card, spotlighted. Wanting to move into something, wanting to move forward into something towards you, the Empress. Wow. I mean, everybody do what they want to do and all. I don't give advice unless asked for it, but I'll tell you this, and I literally said this the other day too. My dad always said, don't number 2 where you eat at, okay? It's not a good idea. My dad always said, I love my dad so much. He'd be, don't where you eat, Teresa. I'm like, and I never did. I never did. I don't know who it is. I said I get water. If there's a water sign, then there you are. It's a water person, which would be Cancer. I don't know. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anybody's name in my brain. Sometimes that happens, like especially in personal readings, but I don't know. That's a third question too. So somebody is. Either they're fire or air. There's a lot of air energy there, Teresa. I'm not air. Fire or water is what I'm trying to say. You never have either. Thanks, Teresa. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, Charlie Bear, how's it going? Here we go. I think we're filled up now if you guys want to start putting the red X's up. Or filled up close enough. Anyway. Yeah, close enough. Hiya. How's it going? I'll take a drink of water. Too much drama. Exactly. I had a lot of people hit on me where I worked, but I never dated anybody where I worked at, ever. I was quite the felt sexy queen back then, but no, I never did it. Thank you, Teresa. I appreciate you, my friend. But I'm telling you, I feel water more than anything, you know. So, you know, casually ask when people's birthday is. At the last place that I worked at that was corporate, we had a birthday list in the break room. Watching Candy? I think I used to... I don't know. Is that a new one or an old one, Charlie Bear? You're next, by the way. Okay, so my suspicion is right. Yes, your suspicion is right. Yes, it is. They're somewhat emotional about it, too, with the water feeling I get. So, they're probably in their feels. Oh, it's on Disney. Okay. All right, well, let's do it for Charlie Bear. Thanks, Teresa. So, for Charlie Bear, how will my new role of youth counselor go? We're just talking about being a counselor with somebody else. How will Charlie Bear's new role of youth counselor go? Okay, I'm confused. I can't tell how many questions there are here. How will my new role of youth counselor go? 2 minds about it, but only new. Question mark. Will money come in to clear my 2 loans? Entered competitions and manifest money towards me. Okay, I think I get it. I think I get it, Charlie Bear. You're 2 minds about it, but only new. I don't know what that means, but let's find out. How will my new... Oh, I get you. I get what you're saying. Duh. Charlie, please. For Charlie. For Charlie. Oh! I got it. I got it. Oh, the High Priestess. Well, if this isn't the ultimate counselor, then nothing is. Charlie Bear. Probably going to do quite well at it. The Seeker. The 5 of Pentacles in reverse. You're going to make kids not feel alone anymore. They're going to seek you out. Because you have, this is the High Priestess. Obviously, it's Pisces, the oldest soul of the most, well, I don't know about the most wise, but the oldest soul with very much wisdom. I feel like they will recognize it and see it in you without ever having, they'll make their own decision because that's how kids are, okay? They don't care what other people have to say. They're going to see for themselves. I think that word will get around and people will seek you out, the seeker, and you will make the kids not feel alone or maybe even abandoned anymore. Yeah, it is lovely. And we also have the Emperor. It fell out too. They all fell out together. This is the big boss man or woman. This is So here's the thing, and here's the way, Charlie, that I explain the Emperor. Again, what do you call it? Gender doesn't matter in the deck of tarot. The big boss person here, the Emperor, and I tell people this a lot, the difference between an emperor and a king, the emperor rules over all the kings, is that the emperor gives advice, but listens. Rules with a strong, firm hand, but a compassionate hand. It's the difference between an emperor and a king. I feel that they won't be able to pull one over on you. I just had to throw that in there because I feel like this is representing you, and I feel like this is representing you, and I feel like this is representing you. I feel like you're wise. They know it. They start seeking you out. You help them and make them feel not alone and sometimes not abandoned, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. But they also know they can't pull one over on you. But they know that you're really here for them, okay? Exactly, kids are very truthful. Yeah, scary, yeah, I get it. Again, I have a daughter who's going to be a psychologist, so. The nightmare card in reverse. It will not be a nightmare, or you'll help them with their nightmares. The Fool. The ultimate new beginning. Have faith, trust that all will be well. It's a very good pull. The fact that you get the High Priestess as the crowning card is great. Wow, the Ace of Cups. Your cup runneth over. I feel like this will be a very fulfilling for you. If you get anxiety, I don't think it will last long. I feel like you will relieve their anxiety. I feel like this is a really good beginning, a fulfilling beginning for you. Six of Pentacles. I feel like it's all even. I feel like, okay, Peach Diva, take care, my friend. Much love. I really need to hear that was having a wobble. Gotcha. How can you not? I don't know how y'all do it, okay? Listening to these poor kids and the issues that they have. I heard somebody say, maybe it was my daughter, because she's studying to be a doctor of psychology. You know, I would think that any kind of counselor or psychiatrist would also need a counselor or psychiatrist for all of the things that they have to hear that is sad, that is horrible, that is scary, that is traumatic. So I'm sure that it's tough. Anybody that does that job, I wish you all the best, because I'm sure it's got to be tough. But I feel like they really respect you. And in the end, years down the road, you're going to say, man, that's the best job I ever did, helping kids. And there'll be kids that come back to you later in life and thank you for what you did for them. Sorry, I got all teary-eyed there for a minute. Yeah, I have one. Good. Everyone should. It always cracks me up, because over the years I've heard people say, well, if they're psychiatrists, why do they need to see a counselor? Hello, you listen to what they listen to day in and day out. It's got to be hard, gut-wrenchingly so. Think about what you're saying. That's what I think to people when they say, why would they need one? That's crap. I don't believe in that. All right, second question for Charlie Bear. Will my money come in to clear my 2 loans? Entered competitions and manifesting money towards me. Thank you. Okay, let's find out. We're looking for Pentacles, Charlie. Will money come in to clear Charlie's 2 loans? Did I think I have Hazel and we're done? So, ooh, oh! All right, I'm trying to pick them up. My ears are ringing really loud right now. Look, you got the High Priestess again. Oh! All right. Well, I said we needed Pentacles, and there's the Queen of Pentacles. I'm going to say yes. We get the Celebration card, the 4 of Wands. We get the Page of Wands, exciting new adventures. And with the King of Swords, this is transparency. This is things that are clear. This is justice. I'm going to say yes. Especially with the Queen of Pentacles, too. Moving forward in victory, moving on from the debt, the Chariot card. It may take a minute, though. It may all not come the way that you want it to. 7 of Cups. What does that mean? Yeah, the devil on the bottom, but then justice. Wow. I think it's going to come in. It may come in slower at different times. One lump here, one lump there to pay it off. You know, different timings to pay it all off. But I do see a victory. There's going to be different options of ways for it to come in with the Seven of Cups. Like a little money here, a little money there, you know. But you do get your justice. There may be some red tape with the devil here, but you do get your justice. I'm going to say yes. Just don't expect it all to come in one giant lump sum, because that is not going to happen. A little bit at a time, okay? All right. That's your reading, Charlie Bear. You're a blessing to me. Thank you. Well, you guys are all blessings to me, too. Trust me, you are. That's your reading, friend. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed it. Up next and finally is Hazel. Let's go back and get Hazel's last question, because I think she sent one more question in. Hazel, where did you send that at? Is it up here? No? There it is. I got this from one of my deities. Why is Aries miserable to the point of crying? We're going to find out. Why is Aries miserable to the point of crying? Why is Aries miserable to the point of crying? It's just calling my name down here. Knight of Cups. 10 of Wands. The Chariot. This right here is where it's calling me at. The Emperor. The Devil. Wow. There's a lot of cards. Judgment. There's a lot of cards. Death. The Eight of Swords and the Five of Pentacles. He does not know what to do. There's a lot of stuff going on around him right now. It feels like the one who offered love may be a player instead of the real love, and that's a burden. He wants to move on from that love and victory because it's a burden, it's a burden, it's a burden. Sometimes the Knight of Cups can be a player too, and it feels like it here. Wants to move on. Here he is. Aries came out next to, or maybe they leave him. The Chariot next to Aries. There's a lot of toxicity in his life right now. Could be with a love. It feels like love. Card of Capricorn. I feel like a lot of judgments are being made on him right now. Like you didn't say what you were going to do. You told me we were going to get married. You told me we were going to live a life. You told me I was never going to have to do anything. You paid for everything. You told me this. You told me that. You told me this. You told me that. And chop. The end. Scorpio. And he feels tied to, you know, self-imprisonment and abandoned. So he may be going through abandonment. There could also have been a death in the family or something like that, because we do have judgment and the death together. I feel like he overextended himself. I feel like he made a lot of promises about buying a lot of things for somebody, and now all the money's gone. That's what it feels like. So I think there's a couple different, I haven't been feeling in full force to keep asking them because one of my, oh, I'm so sorry, Hazel. I'm so sorry to hear about your pussycats. I'm a happy Aries. Good. I'm glad, Charlie Bear. Good. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Oh, waiting for inheritance. Yeah, so you may be chopped up a little bit some way. But I feel, that was for Charlie Bear. But for Hazel, I feel like a lot of things are coming to an end for him. You know what I mean? You can only spend so much money before it's all gone. But I also may feel like he's lost somebody, or he's getting ready. Somebody's really sick. And Judgment Day. I hate to say it. I don't do the whole death thing very often on here. But with Judgment next to death, I just feel as if he feels like there's a lot, everything's falling apart right now, like a lot of us feel. Or a lot of us are going with this eclipse part, time, season, and the Mercury retrograde that happened, the Mars going into it's just, or into Gemini, it's crazy. And a lot of people are feeling it like this right now. This is what I feel like it, but I feel like something's ending because you know how you promise somebody, sometimes you promise a person something, or they say, I'm only going to do this if you'll take care of me, this, that, and they just keep asking and keep asking and keep asking for more and more and more and more until the well finally runs dry. But I also feel like there's actual grief here. So that's probably why. That's your reading, Hazel. That's it. We're done, y'all. He keeps texting me. I feel his desperation. Yeah. We're probably a touchstone for him that this other person never was. And that's why I don't even bother to block him. I just ignore the text. Yeah. Expect phone calls and voicemails too. Because on my iPhone, I've blocked a few people in my life and they can still leave messages. Voicemail messages too. So that's your reading, guys. It's been great. I actually felt like awake today and feeling somewhat better. So it was great to get back on here, and everything sounds good, looks good. I look very yellow today. I don't know why that is. I've got the white light on, so I got no clue, but we'll figure it out. That's it. I'll be here tomorrow to do the weekend What's Up. And sometime I'm going to have the tape for next week because I haven't done anything yet. I've been so busy. So love and light, my dear friends. I will get on here. Thank you to all of my moderators again. I can't tell you how much I appreciate and love you guys. And everybody else shit on here too, because without you I couldn't do it, because you guys answer questions while I'm taking care of checking payments and doing the readings. But I'll let you guys go. Have a great day. Love and light, my dear friends. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye. You too, Erica. Bye.